In a world where every glance can be decoded, every word dissected, and every outfit transformed into a love code, nothing is too trivial to escape attention. Especially not in K-pop, an industry where idols live under the magnifying glass, and fans thrive on speculation. Recently, a single plaid shirt was all it took to send social media into a frenzy over a dating rumor between Jin, BTS, and Jisoo, BLACKPINK. No photos together, no eyewitness accounts, no confirmation or denial, just two similar shirts and the boundless imagination of K-pop fans. But behind this plaid shirt love story lies something deeper. Why did such a small coincidence make such a big impact? A shirt, 1,000 theories, how K-pop runs on coincidences. It all began with a photo. Jin, known worldwide as BTS's worldwide handsome, appeared at a solo event post-military discharge wearing a blue and brown plaid shirt, paired with a straw hat, radiating a gentle, countryside charm. Just a few days later, Jisoo, the ever-elegant Miss Korea in real life from BLACKPINK, shared snapshots from a rural getaway, dressed in a strikingly similar plaid shirt. Different people. Different places. Same aesthetic. Coincidence? Not to K-pop fans. Within hours, TikTok was flooded with dating edits pairing Jin and Jisoo in romantic countryside scenarios, set to soft music and dreamy captions. One particular video gained over 2 million views in just 24 hours. Twitter/X exploded with hashtags like #Jinsu, and the fandoms, ARMY and BLINK, were suddenly divided, half in outrage, half delightfully shipping the duo. According to Professor Yong-Chi Won, a Korean pop culture expert from Kyunghee University, today's fans aren't just consuming content, they're producing it, especially in fanfiction and ship culture. A small detail can become the foundation for an entire narrative, crafted by the fans themselves. When Jin and Jisoo become more than idols, they become symbols. It's not hard to see why Jin and Jisoo have become the latest subjects of cross-group dating rumors. Both are considered visual royalty in K-pop, Jin with his golden ratio face, and Jisoo as the face of Dior and a timeless beauty admired globally. The imagined pairing of these two visual gods feels like a modern-day K-pop fairy tale, a fantasy where BTS and BLACKPINK, two of the biggest forces in the genre, collide in romance. However, it's worth noting that Jin and Jisoo have never interacted publicly, never performed or filmed together, and have never even been spotted in the same frame. Unlike past rumors, like those involving V and Jinny, there's no behind-the-scenes footage or paparazzi photos here. This is pure coincidence, amplified by fan enthusiasm. Shipping culture in K-pop, wholesome or harmful? The concept of shipping idols, imagining them in romantic relationships, isn't new. But in the era of viral content and powerful fan communities, it has grown into something far more potent. In many cases, shipping can lead to unrealistic expectations, harassment, and even damage to idols' careers. G-Dragon, IU, Taeyeon, and even V and Jinny have all faced intense scrutiny, hate, or career setbacks due to unconfirmed dating rumors. Jisoo is no stranger to this. She was previously linked with co-stars like Han Hyo-seop, or fellow male idols simply for being in the same show. Yet she's never confirmed a single dating rumor. Jin, similarly, is known for guarding his private life closely. Even during his military service, he kept a low profile to avoid media attention. Post-military K-pop, Jin's return and BLACKPINK's global domination. Beyond the rumors, one thing is clear, both Jin and Jisoo are making bold moves in their careers. On July 22, Jin is set to make his solo stage comeback with the Run Seok-Jin_EP tour, starting in Dallas, USA, his first major solo activity since completing his military service. It marks a significant moment not just for Jin but for BTS as a group, signaling the start of their long-awaited reunion phase. Meanwhile, BLACKPINK continues their world tour deadline, with Jisoo captivating fans despite being the only member yet to release a solo comeback this year. Her continued presence in fashion, acting, and brand endorsements keeps her at the forefront of the industry. Conclusion: when a shirt says more than just style. The dating rumor between Jin and Jisoo, if we can even call it that, reflects something larger, the imaginative power of the K-pop fandom, where even the smallest coincidence can set off a cultural wave. Is it harmless fan creativity? Or is it a boundary-crossing behavior that invades idols' private lives? The answer remains complicated. But one thing is certain, in a world where a single shirt can go viral, perhaps the most important thing we need isn't confirmation or denial, but perspective. Because at the end of the day, Jin is carving his comeback story, and Jisoo remains a symbol of grace at the peak of her fame. As for love? Maybe we should leave that to the people involved, exactly where it belongs. In the ever-watchful, fast-spinning universe of K-pop, where every glance, accessory, or background song can launch a dating theory, it seems a new couple has taken center stage, at least in the minds of millions of fans. After the explosive rumor mill surrounding BTS-V and BLACKPINK's Jennie, fans have now shifted their gaze toward another unexpected pairing, Jin and Jisoo. And it all started with a plaid shirt. When fashion becomes a clue. Earlier this month, Jin, the eldest member of BTS, freshly discharged from the military, was spotted at a solo schedule wearing a soft, countryside-inspired outfit, a plaid button-up shirt and straw hat, radiating casual charm. Days later, BLACKPINK's Jisoo posted Instagram photos from her travels, donning what fans claim to be an uncannily similar plaid shirt. Though the patterns aren't identical, they're close enough for hyper-observant fans to go into detective mode. On TikTok, the phrase "my Jisoo" began trending, with users creating romanticized edits of the two idols, complete with countryside backdrops, acoustic K-drama soundtracks, and captions like "they look good together, don't lie." One viral video, viewed over 3 million times, even stitched the two separate images into a dreamy montage, suggesting the two stars were vacationing in the same rural village. Beyond coincidence, a ship born of imagination. This isn't the first time fans have speculated about idol pairings based on fashion overlaps or Instagram timing. But what makes the Jisoo ship so intriguing is its complete lack of concrete interaction. Jin and Jisoo have never been seen together, never collaborated, and belong to two of the most secretive, PR-controlled agencies in the business, Hybe and YG Entertainment. So why the sudden obsession? According to Dr. Kim Yoon-hae, a cultural studies researcher at Yonsei University. In K-pop, the boundary between reality and fantasy is fluid. Fans often project stories onto idols to satisfy emotional narratives. The Jin-Jisoo ship is not about real evidence, it's about possibility, beauty, symmetry. Indeed, Jin and Jisoo share several symbolic similarities. Both are the eldest in their groups, praised as visuals with classic Korean features. Both remain relatively scandal-free, with carefully curated public images that exude elegance and mystery. To fans, this creates the perfect foundation for a slow-burn love story imagined across social media platforms.